These AI educational videos are going viral right now. Some of them are getting over 50 million views, and the secret is that they are really easy to create. But many people showing you how to create ththese videos are just giving you a custom GPT. However, in this video, I'm going to show you how to generate unlimited ideas for these type of videos, how to recreate these cartoon style AI explanations from scratch, and I'm going to share with you all the assets, all the prompts, everything I use to make these videos completely for free. So make sure to stick around and watch till the end. So let me quickly show you what we're actually going to recreate in this video.
I'm sea salt. Table salt is bleach, poison, dust.
But
Shut up!
So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you the entire process that you can use to recreate these videos and potentially get over 13 million views just like this creator did with this reel. So the first thing we're going to need is the idea. And on screen, you can see the exact prompt I'm going to use to generate a bunch of ideas. And it's super simple. I needed to browse the web, find 10 interesting niche scientific questions. Then I gave it the example of the video that we just watched. And I specified that I just want the ideas answered in short. So you can send this to whatever model you want. Opus 4.5 is very good for copywriting. But since Kimi K2.5 just dropped, I'm going to send it to Kimi K2.5 instead, which is completely free and even beats Opus 4.5 on a lot of different benchmarks. And there we go, we have 10 different ideas. One of the answers was, why do onions make you cry? Which I think is a pretty interesting reel to create. But I advise you to read all the ideas you have generated. If you don't like them, just create more and pick what you think is the most interesting. Then you can simply copy this prompt. And by the way, all the prompts are going to be linked down below completely for free. And you can use this prompt as the scaffolding for your idea. So down here, down the very bottom of the prompt, all you got to do is just import your idea right into here. And the rest of the prompt is super simple. We're trying to create a short animated educational script that's written in the first person POV, where the narrator is the object on screen. The object should talk directly to the viewer emotionally and dramatically as if it is alive. And if you're wondering how I created this prompt, all I done is I went and I downloaded the transcript for one of these videos, pasted it into Claude, and I told it to create a prompt format for creating more of these videos. So again, the best way to learn how to use AI is to just use other AI tools to help you along the way. Now, there's a lot more details here that you can read if you want, but one of the more important ones is this: hook immediately with a bold, funny, or surprising line, because that's the most important part of any short form content. So I'm going to copy this prompt, and this time I'm just going to go into Opus because I know it works very well, and I'm going to send it off. And keep in mind, the only thing I changed with this prompt is the topic down the bottom. And here we have the output. So in the brackets over here, we have the description of the image that we want. And then in the quotes here, we have the script for the video that we want. So this is the kind of format that you're going to get when you use the prompt I gave you. And the reason for this is very simple, because we need an image to create the video, and we also need a script to create the voiceover. So from the description of the actual image, you have another prompt that you can use to create the image. And once again, the only thing you need to change is the subject down the bottom. So simply copy the description, meaning the top half of the prompt, paste it into the subject, and then you have the prompt to create the image that you want. Now, to create this prompt scaffolding, what I done is, once again, I copied an image from one of these Instagram reels, I pasted it into Claude, and it told me to create me a format for generating more of these kind of images. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically we're just trying to generate a 3D animated character in Pixar quality, semi-realistic materials. Then we have a bunch more stuff like the lens, the kind of shot angle, etc. If you know how to generate prompt images, or if you're into editing evolution, you know that these are just basics of creating images with AI. So I'm going to copy this prompt, and then I'm going to go over to higgsfield.ai. This is not sponsored, by the way. The main reason I like this tool is because it has all the different image models and the video models. Since the AI space is so quickly moving and changing, there's always a new best image model and new best video model, and Higgsfield typically has all the best ones up to date. I'll leave a link to it down below. Once you have an account, just go up here to create image, and down here we can choose the kind of image model we want to use. Most of these are very good, to be honest. I'm just going to select Nano Banana Pro, which is the model from Google. And so the aspect ratio of Instagram Reels is 9:16. So inside Higgsfield down here you have the aspect ratio, so we're going to choose 9:16. The quality can be 1K. We're just going to do one batch size, and then we're going to click on generate. So this is the image I got. So now we have our AI image, but the image is the easy part. I still think that the script and the voiceover is the most important, so that's what I'm going to show you next. So going back to the original prompt that we had, I'm just going to copy it as is, and once again we have a prompt for animation where the only thing we need to change is the top part over here. And when you change that, you can see down here we have way more details as to the kind of style we want of the video to be. So once again, here we have a bunch of stuff like the character description, the visual storytelling, environment and setting, materials and style, lighting, camera and composition, color palette. And then down the bottom, we are basically just telling it that we want everything in one continuous paragraph. So as you know by now, copy this prompt, paste it into Claude, and you'll get another output, which is the prompt we are going to use to create the AI video. So to create the video, the first sentence is going to be the dialogue, which was what we generated back here, down this bottom section in quotes. So simply paste that into the top part of the prompt, and then down the bottom, you're just going to paste the result that we just got for the video prompt. So again, in order to create a video, we can go up here, create video, and we have a few different settings. So up here, we can change the model, and I'm going to select Google Veo 3.1 and just click on general. We can have the frames. Then underneath frames, what we're going to do is use the image that we just generated. So simply on the bottom right, click on download. Then we can drag that image into optional first frame over here. And then inside of here, we paste in the prompt that we just generated by combining the script with the prompt for the animation. So again, these clips are typically 8 seconds long, hence the duration. The quality I'm just going to set to 1080p, and the ratio is going to be 9:16. And once again, the model is going to be Veo 3.1. But you might be watching this at a future date, so there might be an even better video model for you to use. And if you're worried about keeping up to date with all these image and video models, then I suggest that you just subscribe to this channel, because YouTube will then recommend you more videos like this one, and you'll be able to stay up to date with all the cutting edge AI tools. So yeah, then we just click on generate. And now this is the video that we have generated.
You're cute. That knife just triggered my synpropanethyl S-oxide, a gas that turns into acid in your eyes.
Now again, these Instagram Reels have many different videos. They don't just do one generation. So I'm not going to do the same process that we just made, but I want to show you an example of other videos that I created with this same exact framework that I just showed you. So over here, the idea was basically where banana is radioactive. It generated this video. Once again, it looks pretty good, and this is the script for it. Then I generated this video of a coffee mug. Not only is the video good, but the idea itself is good. It's interesting, but it basically just explains why coffee makes you not tired and why you get a coffee crash sometimes. And if you haven't been able to tell already, I'm creating these videos in the same exact style. So we have a coffee, we have a banana, we have an onion. So we have foods and we have beverages that is going to be in the same style. Because once again, if you look at this channel as an example, they typically have the same niche or the same style for the videos that they compile together. So the last step is basically just stitching all these together, which you can do inside of Premiere Pro or any other editing tool that you want. All you just basically need to do is add all the videos side by side so that one plays after another. And I'm sure you can find videos on how to use Premiere Pro, or at least the basics of it, for free on YouTube. But I also have a 3-hour deep dive into mastering Premiere Pro, for example, into editing evolution, and a bunch more stuff that you can watch if you want. But that's besides the point. If you want to learn how to use AI as a video editor in 2026, all the different tools, then I suggest that you check out this video up here, because as a video editor with over 650 million views, my job is getting replaced, and the only way to actually stay up to date with all these tools is to watch videos like this one. I'll see you there.